Hello everyone and welcome back to another very exciting chess game by the magician from Riga, Mikhail Tal. So this is also a very exciting chess game by Mikhail Tal, and I can say that this is actually one of the most famous and one of the most exciting chess games of Tal ever, and this is a must-see. So in this chess game, Mikhail Tal's opponent was Hans Hecht, the German chess grandmaster, who was playing with the black pieces, and this chess game was played in the Varna chess Olympiad in 1962. So let's see what happened in this chess game. So Mikhail Tal starts the game with d4, knight to f6, c4. So we basically have the Nimzo Indian defense. So bishop to g5, bishop to b7, e3, h6, asking a question, bishop goes back and capturing the knight and creating a damaged pawn structure. So knight to d2 by Tal, pawn up, and queen to e7, e4, developing the pieces, and knight goes back, relocating the knight is the idea, and Tal played c5, the first exciting move in this chess game. So you can see that in this position, actually this is quite a closed position, we can say that. So Mikhail Tal decided to open the game and he pushed the c-pawn to c5. So, well, he's actually sacrificing a pawn, and Engine didn't like this move, but Mikhail Tal was not playing against a machine, he was playing against a human. So d takes on e5, queen takes on e5, and Mikhail Tal checks the king, blocking, and then Tal castled. We have knight to g6. Well, Tal's brain was working quite complex, and in this position capturing the pawn is possible. There are many possibilities in this position, and one of them is knight to c4. So it was double attacking the bishop and the knight, but after knight to c4, why not queen takes on d3? Then we have attacking the queen, so after defending the queen we have check, forking the king and the bishop. Okay, so maybe this was the idea of Mikhail Tal with sacrificing the pawn, and he's playing for the quick activity and for the rapid development, just like the chess players in the Romantic era. So knight to g6, knight to c4, so defending the queen, e5, attacking the knight, and we have b5, forking the queen and the knight. So Mikhail Tal played an incredible move in this position, absolutely unbelievable. He captured the knight and he sacrificed his queen. So rook over doesn't work because of capturing. Tal played f takes on g7, attacking the rook. And after defending the rook, we have an incredible move by Tal. Can you guess that move? Or of course, if you haven't seen this chess game, can you see the next move, the idea of Mikhail Tal? Of course, I mean, in this position, rook over doesn't work. Well, Tal played bishop to f5, unbelievable. We have knight takes on h4, and of course we are going to check out what happens if capturing the bishop. Well, this is the most simple one, forking the king and the queen. And actually this is winning for white, because after knight takes on h4, knight takes on h4, and rook takes on g7, okay, black is a pawn up, but black has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pawn islands, and white's position is preferable according to the computer chess engine. So interesting, bishop to f5 was the move of Tal, and what happens if capturing the knight? Then we have this nasty check, and look at the bishops, and they look beautiful, and they are also looking menacing. So this is one of the only defense and the most logical defense in this position, and white can simply capture the queen, and after capturing the rook, bishop takes knight, and this is actually a winning position for white. So look at the bishops, and where is the king going? So this is actually a winning attack for white. But we can go much deeper with a deeper analysis, with a longer video, of course. So this video is going to be a shorter chess video with brief commentary. So maybe in the future I can make a longer chess video about this, especially about this chess game, because this game is actually quite interesting, so that we can understand how Mikhail Tal's mind was working. Okay, it was very complex. So, okay, bishop to f5 by Tal. And knight takes bishop, bishop takes queen, and then bishop to a6. How to extricate yourself in this position, because both attacking the bishop and attacking the knight. But it is very simple, knight to d6, check, and then simply defending with attacking the bishop. So if capturing the knight, capturing the bishop. So rook takes on g7 and defending on g2, a prophylactic move, king takes, bishop takes, and knight goes back, and we have grabbing the open file. So f6, checking the king, checking again, and king to f2, improving the position of the king. So black wants to get in and activate his king. So this is why he is sacrificing the pawn. So if bishop takes on c4, king is getting in. Pushing the pawn after defending the knight, we have rook to b7, and this is a nasty pin. So the king has to babysit the knight. So rook over, and then bishop takes on c4, and knight to d5, simply bishop takes knight. So if rook takes rook, then bishop takes rook, so pawn takes, and Tal plays rook to b4. So after all that complications, the dust has settled. So Tal is attacking black's pawn islands. So rook over, capturing the pawn, and Tal was not just an amazing tactician in the middle game, he was also a very skillful endgame player. So watch this, we have check and capturing the pawn, and this endgame is actually better for white. So capturing, rook over, pawn up, and Mikhail Tal has two connected passers, and that is very dangerous. So rook goes up and attacking the pawn, but simply defending, check, and then unpinning the pawn and attacking the pawn, pawn up, but pushing the pawn. So this pass pawn is very dangerous. Rook to h1, check, and capturing the rook, king takes, and then king to f4, so that Tal can play rook to g5. So rook to g1, rook to g5, and black resigned. Actually, there is no sensible defense in this position. Unbelievable. So this pawn is going to be a queen, and black can't defend that. So the possible continuation, rook takes, king takes, and white is faster, and watch this. Black is also promoting the queen, but we have check, and then capturing the queen, and white is easily winning. White is going to promote first, and black has no chance in this endgame. Unbelievable chess game by the magician from Riga. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time with more interactive chess games. And I can make a second video, especially for this chess game, because Mikhail Tal's ideas was very interesting, and we can check out this chess game with a deeper analysis, with checking out endless of variations, so that we can understand his mind much better. Okay, so I think that would be beneficial for the improving chess players. And I hope to see you next time with more interactive chess games. Stay safe, take care, and bye bye.